Hey YouTube fam, it's Megan coming back to y'all with an update on my IUD. Finally, I know it's been months, but I'm just fresh out of my first semester of nursing school, so that kept me very busy, and I wasn't able to come and talk to y'all as much as I wanted to. But I'm happy to be back. Okay, y'all. So, on my first IUD video, which is what kind of kicked off my channel, I kind of gave y'all the rundown of my insertion experience. Pretty much, I was just 2 weeks in, so that's pretty much all I could give y'all at that time. It has since been about 6 months, so I can fill y'all in a little more on do I still have the IUD, my mental, how the IUD affected my mental status, pros and cons, do the pros outweigh the cons, things like that. So let's jump into it. Okay, so, cat out the bag, yes, I do still have my IUD. I got it July 9th, 2018, and the new year just passed, so we're into 2019 now, and January 9th will make 6 months for me with my IUD. So, let's get into what it's been like. Alright, so it has not been all hugs and giggles, unicorns, rainbows. No, it hasn't all been good with my IUD. Mostly on the psychological aspect, it was rough for me. Mood swings. Yeah, I had erratic mood swings, and I feel for my boyfriend, and my mom. They're probably the ones that really catch the brunt of all of my mood swings. But yes, I had erratic mood swings. I didn't realize I was depressed, but my mom worked as a psychotherapist for a while, and she let me know that yes, I was depressed. And just to go into that a little more, I would get really sad, and all of my emotions were super heightened. Like when I was happy, I was really happy. Or when I was sad, I was really, really sad. And sometimes I would get sad, but not know exactly why I was sad. I was just super sad. And it lasted for like weeks, like 2 weeks. And finally came to my mom when I came home from college for the weekend. And she told me that I was depressed and that she wanted me to go and get the IUD removed. So I made my appointment, talked to the doctor, and she was like, this is normal. Give it a few months. It'll pan out. But if you are dead set on getting it removed, I will remove it, And so I went home and I thought about it. I thought about the reason that I got it in the first place, which was, an alternative for my pill birth control. So of course I still need the birth control. Don't want to go back to the pill. So I'm like, maybe I should just, let time go by and see kind of how this does it get better, etc., etc. And I prayed on it. I went to church. I gave it to God. I prayed on it, and literally, y'all, that night that I gave it to God, and I just, I said, I'm not going to stress over it. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm going to stress over it, what's the use of giving it to God? I might as well just work it out myself. So I was like, I'm not going to stress over it anymore. And it got so much better. So the depression pretty much lifted. I've also been using essential oils, like citrusy orange blends are really good for increasing mood, bettering mood, and they give you energy supposedly. So, excuse me, got a runny nose. I've been using essential oils. That helps me a lot. I had anxiety before getting my IUD and after my IUD. About that 3-month mark when I was like thinking about getting it removed because everything was just, yeah, my anxiety was 10 times worse than it was before I got the IUD. It just made it so much worse. It's like I would wake up in the morning and instantly my mind would go until I found something to be stressed over or to have anxiety about. So it would start as soon as I wake up, and it would go all the way through the day until I went to sleep. Now, before the IUD, I would have anxiety flare-ups, but it would be very situational. It would be, kind of make sense for the situation that I'm in. And it wasn't all day. It would just be until I resolved that situation, then anxiety subsides, and that was normal for me before the IUD. But after I got the IUD, constant anxiety. It was rough, y'all. I really thought about getting it out, but I still have it in. So there was a rainbow at the end of the tunnel. I still have times of the month where like my anxiety and my mood swings kind of get a little, I can tell my boyfriend starts looking at me like, yeah, I get real B-wordy. So that's when I know it's flaring up, but it's not a continuous thing. It kind of comes and goes now, and I can deal with that. That's manageable because the pro for me not getting pregnant right now, I cannot do that right now. I'm in school, so the pros are outweighing the cons for me. So I still have it. Now I've heard horror stories of women saying that they have like a fishy odor, like a dead fish odor after getting an IUD. And I've heard this from more than one person. And one of the women ended up getting her IUD removed because of this. The other says that hers subsided. But I have not, thank God. I have not had that side effect, so I can't shed much light on that. But I have heard of women having that side effect though. I also saw in some videos prior to me getting my IUD that some positions were painful after getting the IUD inserted, and haven't experienced any of that either. So yeah, again, grateful. Acne. Okay, yes, I have had acne, much worse than I did before my IUD. And the weird thing about my acne is that it is on one side of my face more so than the other. So it's more so on my right side. And I was thinking, okay, that has to be something external, like maybe my pillowcase. But I've been a fanatic about keeping my pillowcase clean. And so I Googled. I have that Kyleena IUD, by the way. I Google acne to see if there's a link, and sure enough, there is. The progesterone, forgive me if I'm mispronouncing that, but the progesterone that the IUD releases exacerbates acne. So just add that to the checklist. Yeah, I have acne, much worse than I did before the IUD. And I think that's everything I had on my little check-off list to talk to you guys about. So, psychological changes, most definitely. They have subsided some now. At like my 3rd month mark, they were really bad. Now I'm at the 6-month mark, and they are less frequent, less intense, so it's manageable. Yeah. So my pros have outweighed my cons. Thus far, I still have my IUD. Love not having to take a pill every day, not having to worry about contraceptives other than the IUD. So, yes, I hope y'all enjoyed my video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Y'all kind of comment some things that y'all like to hear. If y'all have any more questions about the IUD. Like I said, I have the Kyleena. Here's my little card that I received when I got it inserted. And on the back, it just has like the date that I got mine inserted and the date of my, it's good for 5 years. It has a date that it will need to be removed, a phone number if I have any questions, concerns, and I also, of course, have my doctor's phone number if I have any questions or concerns. Yeah, so, like I said, I'm in nursing school. I'm in a bachelor's program, so I was thinking about coming on here and giving y'all some videos on that. Kind of like comment if y'all have some ideas for me. So yeah, I'm not gonna drag this out anymore. Thanks for watching.